before we go to the video on the Thunderbird build, I just wanted to give a thank you out to Papa Dan and Tommy at Colonel Rebs for putting on this cartoon and deformed group build. I did get the sticker. I'm going to attach that to a piece of wood or a piece of plastic and display it with the model. This year I had done the Toon Tank, the Churchill, and really enjoyed it. Looking forward to next year's. Thanks again, guys. As you may remember, when I bought this kit, it was an open box and the windshield was missing. So I saw these. We usually have some of these Tropicana juice jugs around, and I noticed that the curve on the front of where the label is seemed to be pretty similar to the shape of the windshield on the Thunderbird. So I was able to make a template here out of paper and cut a piece out of the jug here and trimmed it down, and it fits very well. It's almost a perfect fit, so I just have to glue that into place now. So I think that's going to work out quite well. I'll put it in from the inside. I just can't do that with one-handed. So stay tuned for further updates. Okay, so next steps I've completed is putting the interior tub into the body and then attaching the chassis underneath. As you can see here, the exhaust system fastens at the front and the middle, but it's kind of loose at the back. I just finished adding all the front parts here, the steering and the suspension parts, the front strut and the upper A arm and the steering gear here. That's a lot of little glue points to clean off and put on. Let me focus this a bit better. And a lot of little parts there on the struts. Just letting the glue dry on those before I put the wheels on. That's going to be a little bit finicky, I guess. Don't want to break anything off. And then there's just the bumper fascia to go on here, and then the two headlights, and then snap the wheels in place. That should be pretty close to being it. I did get a couple of smudges on the car when I was putting the windshield in and pressing in the chassis into the body. I got a little glue smudge on my finger, I guess, right there. And I think there's another one just at the top of the door here. I don't know if I can try and polish those out. A few little touch-ups with some paint after the glue goes on. And we're getting there, almost done. I did manage to get all these little hoses and breathers on here. There's about 4 of them, one here, two at the back, and this one here that says supercharged on it. And then the radiator hose. Everything went in well, everything fit very well, and little drop of super glue on each end, popped it right in place. So that everything does seem to fit together quite well. So here I am with the final product on the Thunderbird LX. It came as a Super Coupe version, but I switched it over to the LX that I had, the 1990 Thunderbird. I was missing the seats and the windshield. I found the seats in my parts box, and as you saw in the previous video, I cut the windshield out of a juice jar. So it's a little rough, a little thicker than normal, but it fit pretty well. It's not perfect, but it fit pretty well. I did manage to smear up the windows here when I put them in. I'm not sure what happened there. I guess I got some glue on them. My car had the hubcaps, so these came with the kit, or custom wheels, so I just put these on, similar to what I had. Got my custom plate on the front. There we go. And the hood's a little wobbly. Everything fit together pretty well. Get a look underneath here. Didn't rust it up too much, just a little bit of a brown wash over the mufflers. The wheels do roll. They're snap-on wheels, and the hood opens not too far though, because I guess the windshield isn't, that's about as far as I can get it to go. Oop. I'll take it off of the thing here in a few minutes, and I'll take some still pictures here. But anyway, it came out okay, and not show-worthy by any means, but it'll sit on the shelf and remind me of the car that I had back then. Again, it's a little rough, but that's me. Thanks for watching.